And welcome to the Geeks, Flicks, and Just a Podcast YouTube channel. This is a show called What You Doing, where we talk about what we watch and play during the week. I am your host, Edward Prezes, and no, do not adjust your dial. Is a better camera. Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. What? I'm joined today by my ghostly friend,
Felix.
What is crack-a-lackin' dog?
The whips.
The whips. The whips. Is that out of style anymore? No, is that still what the young kids are doing?
No, I don't think so.
The whip.
Shit. No, I don't think so.
All right. I'm rocking a goatee because today is my father's birthday. Happy birthday to the big man.
Yeah, happy birthday, Johnny.
I don't know why I kissed his heaven. He is very much alive. Thank you very much.
What the fuck?
I love you, Pops. I'm going to see you soon. We're going to hit the links and play golf. I don't know why I did a Sammy Sosa. I did
Why?
I don't know. No, he's...
Well, I get you want to
healthy.
show respect, but no mames.
Well, because he's up north, so fuck it. Speaking of death, bruh, I'll be playing MediEvil, man. This is the remastered of the PlayStation 1 classic that came out in the late 90s, 1998 to be exact.
Oh, damn.
21 years later, they refurbished it. I didn't play the original. If you don't know what it is, it's an action-adventure hack-and-slash series of games developed by SEE Cambridge Studios and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. My first impression, by the looks, by the feel, by the music, by everything, it's a damn Nightmare Before Christmas game. Like the music is very Nightmare. It's reminiscing of ¿cómo se llama este way that does the music? I was gonna say it, I forgot.
John Williams?
No.
John Williams. No mames.
I was gonna say John Williams too, but it's not John Williams. It's the other guy.
No.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Google it. So the feel is like that, and the feel of the levels are very Nightmare Before Christmas. Very
Danny
Halloween-y.
Elfman.
Danny fucking Elfman.
I remember this game.
Yeah. But it also feels very dated as well with the combat. It's very simple. You run around through certain levels. You're supposed to fight this big bad guy, sorcerer, and you come back to life because you were killed in this amazing battle. But now you come back to take away and beat Lord Zarok, I think it was as well. And as the way you complete the levels is you run around into there's like one thing you're supposed to do, really, to like complete the level 100%, and it's basically just get the thing, right? You get the thing 100%, and then you need all those things to get the more things, and then you get a chalice, right? So to get a chalice, you need to kill all the enemies from that level. And once you get the chalice, they send you to the Hall of Heroes, and each chalice is a different power up, a different weapon, or they give you a chest with a bunch of extra lives and whatnot. And I found it to be very fun. The mood is very Nightmare Before Christmas, like I said. Your name is Sir Daniel Fortescue, and the bad guy is
French bitch.
Yeah, it's Zarok. It's very charming. The gameplay is very, very simple. It didn't reinvent the wheel or nothing. But again, this is the first time of me playing it. I never played it before.
But it is a good time.
It is a good time. It is a kind of hard as well, and it's
Really?
old school in the sense that if you die, you start the level all over again.
Oh, cabrón.
Yeah. So there was a handful of very frustrating things of like, what the fuck, is very trial and error of like, okay, I know he's gonna do this, so jump or whatever. So there's a lot of trial and error. The bosses are pretty good. I wouldn't say like mega super crazy creative, but they're fun. It's a fun time. It's very Halloween though. It's very, very Halloween.
Yeah, I'm looking at the pictures and goddamn it is.
Yeah, it's like dead guys and zombies and that kind of stuff. But the different weapons are cool. You get swords, you get bows and fiery arrows and that kind of stuff. It's very charming. It's very nice. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I've had it for a while now, but I just didn't get around to it. There's some backtracking. It's just like it's a good ass 7.5 game.
Nice.
It's a nice stroll in the park.
Do you have it physical or is it digital?
Mine?
Yeah.
is physical, monsieur.
Oh, nice.
Mine is physical, monsieur.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
I mean, we're not talking about a crazy Ultimate Edition way. It's just something.
No. But the fact that you have physical, because the games I've been buying are digital, and I feel like unclean.
You're clean.
Unclean.
Oh, okay. Unwhole.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel what you mean.
Yeah.
I feel what you mean.
Goddamn.
You could skip MediEvil. You're so behind of your wish list.
Well, of course I can skip it. It's only for the PS4.
Oh shit, that is true.
I was like, oh, I want to play it because it looks charming. Then I just found a cover that says only for the PlayStation 4, and goddamn it.
That was an excellent. That was not purposeful shade. I apologize for that one. I forgot.
That was perfect.
I read the fact that it said PlayStation 4 and PlayStation. It's published by PlayStation. Totally forgot. How you can't play it?
Fucking dick.
Yeah, it's a very run-of-the-mill action adventure game hack and slash. It's very nice. It is very nice. 7.5.
Nice.
All right, let's get into some weird shit, bro. What you been watching?
Goddamn, those agents really take up the mantle of being really fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Love Alarm. It's a story about in a world with an app alerts people if someone in the vicinity likes them. Kim Jojo experiences young love while coping with the personal adversities. So basically, this dude invents an app that tells you if someone inside 10 meters loves you in like a radius.
Loves you?
Yeah, loves you. I don't know how it works. I have to suspend my disbelief in that regard, because like if you love, let's say Scarlett Johansson has her phone out. No. Your wifey, Gal Gadot. She has her phone out. And you come within 10 meters of her radius.
Mm-hmm.
Her phone lights up and says, oh, somebody in your radius loves you.
Okay.
And it's obviously you and 7 million other people.
Puta madre. In my phone, is she blinking on my phone or not?
Well, does she love you?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Let's say if she loves you, your phone is going to blink.
Okay.
So this dude did that because he liked one girl.
Mm-hmm. And
everybody went crazy. And it really is a type. I mean, maybe they did it as a commentary. Maybe they didn't. Yeah. But this girl sets up the alarm of... No, two guys set her alarm. Like, it's a Korean drama. It's two guys are in love with the same girl. But she has a lot of baggage. She has a lot of trauma.
Okay.
And that interweaves with the story. And each character is actually pretty interesting in the fact that how they kind of manage and cope with how their application works. Because during the series, a lot of stuff happens to her and her app, and how her love manifests in other applications of these other two dudes, and it's a mess, but it's a coherent mess.
Okay.
It's very interesting. There's 2 seasons. It ends in the second season. The first season I think is 8 episodes. The second is 6.
Mm-hmm.
It ends in a happy note.
Okay.
But
are you rooting for one guy more than the other, or is that personal preference?
Me personally, I was rooting for one guy, but it is personal preference, because my girlfriend was kind of rooting for the other guy.
Okay, so it's personal preference.
So it is interesting. The episodes are an hour long, and I mean, a lot of shit happens in each episode.
Yeah.
So you have to pace yourself while watching it. But
I'm not hearing a whole lot of crazy shit though. I mean, it sounds like a cool premise, an app that lets you know if someone within 10 meters is in love with you. But I don't see no craziness. There's no like fucking octopus coming out of vagina or anything crazy like that.
No. That's not hentai. That's a movie I'm gonna review in like a couple of months. Okay. But this actually is pretty fun. It's good. It's heartwarming. It's kind of heart-wrenching at times.
Yeah.
But it does make you think, like, what if love was manifested through an app? And I was like, oh shit, that was a whole other conversation I had with my
I don't
girlfriend.
know if it's manifest. Well, maybe on her side, it may be manifesting. I don't know.
Well, yeah, because
if an app is like that fool loves you, And you're like, I don't fucking love him, but he loves. I mean, I don't. That's still. I don't know. It's a little weird. That's still not gonna change my feelings just because you love me. Show me.
Oh no! And they touch upon that because they put a lot of weight. If, like, for example,
maybe it's not translated or worded right. Maybe it's like, oh, that partner has a potential of being a soulmate. Then that's different. Then like,
no, that's in the second season.
Oh.
But in the first season, it's
an update to the app.
Yeah, it's a whole thing with that. So they pull up because it being simple, like, oh, someone in this radius loves you. That's it. You don't know who.
It's just it's just worded weird.
Yeah. It's strange, but it is interesting. It is fun. It is compelling.
It's on Netflix?
Netflix, 14 episodes.
Okay.
Pace yourself.
Yeah.
Because I ate it in the second season came out on Netflix, and it was like 4 days, and I ate it all.
Yeah. Damn. Well, shout outs to Korean dramas.
Yeah, JoJo.
Speaking about eating things, because we're fatties, and speaking about a very famous fatty, and shut up. I mean, okay.
What?
We're back. Remember when I low key retired Murder Corner though, and then.
Yeah.
Okay, the murder gods heard me. Right?
Off the way.
I was walking. I was like chilling, living my life with. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Listen to sports shit on YouTube. Then I get a goddamn commercial, an ad on YouTube because on YouTube on Anton's birthday. So I was like, hey, happy birthday, Anton. And then like I heard this damn ad and it just felt like it was for me, because I've been asking for this, and the murder gods blessed me with it. It's
that sounds so dark.
It sounds so fucked up. But I was listening to the damn trailer. You know when you watch trailers on YouTube, those 3 minutes, I watched the whole damn trailer, and then I went home and found a way to find this, because I'm talking about the John Wayne Gacy, Devil in the Disguise, Peacock TV documentary, man.
What the
Remember I told you?
Yes.
I was missing on John Wayne Gacy? What the fuck? Oh, no, he's a crazy clown, right?
Yeah.
Well, I got the whole full fucking story. I had to download fucking Peacock, do the VPN bullshit, because it's not here in Mexico.
Wait.
I went through it. I felt blessed. The whole thing came out on one day on Anton's birthday. Even though his birthday, I got the present. It's 6 episodes, 40 minutes each. And what's the big deal about this documentary is that it's using footage taken from an interview, his last interview in 1992. Right?
John Wayne Gacy. We know about this.
It's John Wayne fucking Gacy. So you don't know dick about John Wayne Gacy, eh?
I'm just know about him and a clown and something.
Okay, that's basically what I knew.
Okay.
So in the late 70s in Chicago, we have John Wayne Gacy running around town. And he is the owner of a construction working thing. So he does a lot of jobs for the city. And
he's a contractor.
He's a contractor, and he does a lot of things for the city. And he's kind of in there with the politicians, or trying to be. And he's got a picture with, I think it was Nancy Reagan and shit, like very high up politicians. He was like in some high end parties, and when there were parades and shit with the floats, and he was the coordinator for that, so he was in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the documentary is Craig Bowley is like he kind of became his friend, kind of outside after he committed these things, and he was interviewing him, and he said that he didn't say, he showed all the tapes and everything that he was collecting during the year's phone calls and shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got investigators and news reporters and former employees and young boys at the time that were working for him in this interview. They got interviewed and shit, right? So basically what this fool did is that this young man disappeared. And they were looking for him. And shout outs to Chicago police for doing a fucking horrible job. Police suck.
Oh, so wait.
Police fucking suck. Police suck. The police suck.
The Chicago police.
No, police in general, because this doesn't happen just in Chicago. Every time I'm watching these documentaries, like, oh, the police didn't do their fucking job right. Oh, big fucking surprise. It's just infuriating because all the tells were right there in your face. Like,
Neta?
it's obvious. Yes, he had been convicted of sodomy before, and he had like got
sodomy.
Yes, and other stuff with minors and shit. And then he's just a contractor hiring young men, right?
Mm-hmm.
So long story short, they were finding this one guy. They were looking for this one guy, and they had these detectives following him. He had 2 sets of detectives following him in and out, right? He's so cocky, and he's so, I don't want to say charming, but even me listening to the interview, I was like, okay, fool, I believe you. And then you get the other side, and I'm like, fuck, I fell for it. I would have been murdered. But he's so cocky, he knew that the police was following him. He would invite him to his house for coffee and shit. Like, it's cold, come in here. Let's have dinner.
Balls.
He had the biggest balls. And then where the clown thing comes in is that he was like this fun-loving neighbor guy. He would have parties, and he would be the clown and be funny. And he explained as to why he would dress up as a clown, saying that he felt more liberated and he's free, and is like, no one's gonna suspect the clown, right? And his thing, and they keep saying in the documentary, is that he passes for normal, right? You just look at him as like, okay, he's just a normal dude, right? Like, you look at all these other freaks and you're like, holy shit, he's killed somebody. This guy, he passed, you know? So how he got caught is that he had these detectives come in, and one of the detectives was like, yo, it's a weird ass place, right? But it was freezing outside. So the heat kicks in, right?
It starts smelling?
And it starts to stank because that boy's body was in the vents and shit.
What
so it was cooking, and he was smelling. He's like, yo, it smells like rat shit. It smells like dead mice. Like, something's fucked up, right? Yada, yada, yada. Long story short, they find 32 teenage boys in the house, like, buried underneath a crawl space and all over the place.
What the fuck?
It's 32 separate bodies. They identified 20-something of them, and till this day, there's still a few that they're not 100% on. Yeah, and it was, his target was young boys too. So it was funny, not funny, but it's like, goddamn, because they're interviewing some of the former employees, and he's like, oh, he's cool and shit. I'm like, you could have fucking died, fool. You could have fucking died.
Fuck, dude, I'm.
It's interesting because he had
I'm uncomfortable.
Because he had $1 million business way, and he had politician ties, but he was so arrogant, and he's like, he would say to the cops when he got, like, I would dress up as clown. No one's suspecting the clown to commit murders.
He told them.
He was telling the detectives, but then, you know, in the interview, he's all like, I never said that. Yeah. And he was also a closeted Mo, so those are the worst because they hate themselves so much that they attack the people that they like identify themselves with because they are free and they don't feel free. He had a wife and kids and shit.
Damn.
I do feel like the documentary, just like my review, drags a little bit. It didn't need to be 6 episodes. It could have been 3, but they go into his childhood and then how towards the end they were like, oh, the split personality, which links in the old lady that I was talking about a couple weeks ago, or one of the last murder corners, where she was trying to prove that he had a split personality because he was like, oh no, it was some other name. He was saying another name. He did the murders. I didn't do the murders because he doesn't fully remember doing these murders. But it's a whole nother bullshit with the police. There's feels like cover up and conspiracies because he has political ties. They're thinking that maybe they were feeding. I don't know. I don't want to say what the fuck.
Yeah, it was kind of strange.
It just feels like, how the fuck did you not check this guy? How the fuck did, like, I don't understand. But it just feels very conspiracy, and the big thing, they feel like he wasn't working alone. They feel like these other 2 young men were probably running around. They helped him dig the ditch, so that alone got them like underneath the detective's sights and shit. It's very interesting, but like I said, it shouldn't drag. It felt a little draggy. It shouldn't have been 6 episodes. It could have been 3. But they go with his childhood, and the dad is abusive. It's a gigantic mess-a-roni, man. But thank you, Murder Gods, for giving me that gift that I wanted.
And a clown, of all things, a goddamn clown.
No, it was just like weird. The clown thing was like, okay, every other week or so, he would dress up as a clown. It wasn't like his main gig to be a clown.
Oh, okay.
His main gig is the contract. I mean, he wasn't
contracting.
Yeah, he wasn't $1 million fucking clown way. It's not, hey, paint me some fucking goofy ass paint, because he's not making no $1 million in clown with clown makeup in his face. But again, I didn't know shit about that guy, and now I do. So thank you. There's a whole bunch of Manson ones that I would like to get through, but I recently read that Ryan Murphy is working on a Jeffrey Dahmer one with
la verga,
with
güey.
Evan Peters playing Jeffrey Dahmer. So sign me the fuck up for that.
Okay. Side note: have you seen the Jeffrey Dahmer pictures?
Pictures? What do you mean? Of what he left over, or what? Like his plate?
the Polaroids he took.
No.
So
That's scary, bro.
I remember it was about a year or two ago in the mortar corner. I was listening to this podcast, and he said, there's this website linked on the thing where they published Jeffrey Dahmer's Polaroids, which they found in his apartment when they were searching it for evidence after the killings.
Shite.
So they're harrowing. I saw them, and there was a point where I kind of went into shock.
Yeah.
And I couldn't.
Missing pieces of bodies or whatever.
There's this picture I remember vividly.
I'm finna Google, son. Proceed.
It's this Polaroid about it's this dude like arching backwards in the bed, but the whole front side of his stomach is missing because he got gutted. So this corpse was like arched backwards, and his guts were missing. Turns out,
I'm looking at it right now, bro.
Yeah, it turns out that Jeffrey Dahmer did this while the guy was still alive.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
You should have told me don't do it. Okay.
And that's just one of the pictures. Yeah, that guy was fucked up because he did that I think that he did that while they were alive. He drugged them. He raped them. Then he did that.
I was playing with fire way. I shouldn't have fucking done that.
Yeah.
I'm literally not. I'm not crying, but there's a tear like right in the duct right there.
I did cry when I saw those.
Woo!
In the shock, and
I could only handle 2 minutes of. Not even like just 30 seconds of that.
I saw every fucking picture. There was a fucking bunch of them.
Sick fuck.
I know. That's why I haven't dabbled in no murder stuff other than thing that I know for certain is not real.
Okay.
Like shitty horror movies.
Woo! All right, bro. Cleanse my palate with what the hell. Give me something shitty you probably watched, speaking of shitty horror movies.
So, this is regarded as a shitty horror movie.
Okay.
But for me, it actually isn't.
Oh, fuck.
And it's not the sweet stinky caca. No, this is like robust, full-bodied, round flavored caca. Like you can drink
caca
it.
Way. You're still describing caca. Proceed. What is it?
So this is a cosmic horror film.
Okay.
And it says, on the trail of a missing girl, an ex-cop comes across a secretive group attempting to summon a terrifying supernatural entity. So the entity this group
What's
is
the name
trying
of the movie, Caron? You didn't even
The Empty Man.
Okay. The Empty Man.
Sorry.
Sounds
I got carried on with the Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
So the gist of the movie is that a lot of people start like changing their behavior because they become part of this cult, which is trying to bring the Empty Man into our universe, because the Empty Man is the sum of all consciousness, and that all consciousness lives in this dimension. And if we can access this dimension, we can share the consciousness of everybody that has their thing inside this dimension. Now, the Empty Man is going to come to this dimension and destroy everything so we can go back to that dimension where we are one. So kind of Evangelion kind of thing. The thing is that this ex-cop starts to unravel the mystery because her neighbor's daughter starts goes missing, and he starts to, like, he's searching for her. He comes across the name of the empty man. He comes across the cult. Then we start learning about his backstory because his family died, but the circumstances are kind of like muddy, and there's a lot of interesting stuff. The thing that puts people off of this movie is that it's 2 hours long.
Yes, I'm looking at that. It's 2.5 hours.
And it's one of the biggest budget horror films that I've come across. Because 20th Century Fox kind of, and I know this because Chris Stuckman did a review on this. Like, they say, hey, you know what? Fuck it. Here, have money. Do whatever you want. And the guy that directed this movie was like an apprentice to David Fincher. So it has a lot of cool stuff going for it. The thing is that it's such a slow burn that a lot of people got turned off by it. But that made me just like it a lot more. And they do a lot of setup. They do a lot of like hints and nuances with some pictures, with some like quick frames, some reactions, the activity. And by the end, I was like, what the fuck? And not a what the fuck like Willy's Wonderland, which is like a shit movie and it's just fun, but like it got me thinking, and it's kind of a psychological. It is a psychological film.
It just doesn't. I'm just looking at the pictures. I'm looking at videos.
Oh no, you are.
It just
definitely not the target for this.
It just looks like pure cerote wing. It looks.
And the worst thing about it is that it came for like what? It was like a week in theaters before Rona or during Rona.
No, it says October. What I was reading.
Well, at the cusp of Rona. So. Oh no! And they filmed it way before.
Theater or no theater way. It looks like pure shit. Go on.
It's not.
I can't trust you though.
Well, don't trust me. But
I can't. It's
if somebody listening, if somebody listening to this podcast loves horror and likes that cosmic psychological horror,
yeah,
this is a fucking good movie.
Okay.
It is a fucking good movie.
Okay.
Goddamn, I love this one. And I can't say that I want the Blu-ray because it doesn't exist.
Because it's not worthy of a fucking Blu-ray?
Not that it's not worthy. It just got, like, swept under the rug.
Okay, but there have been, like...
Dude, even
the cream rises to the top, man. If it's dope shit, it's going to go to... Like, people are going to find it.
Dude, this is leaps and bounds better. I mean, I can't stress enough how better this is than fucking Splinters. And Splinters got a DVD release.
Yeah, but I don't know. Splinters is what, from 2008 or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's shit.
Yeah.
It's still shit. And this is way better than that.
I just want to reiterate for the audience, the IMDb score for this movie is 5.9.
Yes.
Just to let you guys know.
And if you don't believe me, watch the fucking Chris Stuckman review because he
he says good?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is a very eloquent person and way better at explaining this than I am.
Yeah, but still.
Shit. I mean, it's a good movie.
Yeah, I don't know. It just... Oh, that's what I was going to say. If it has a targeted audience and if it's for specific people and those specific people like it, good for them. I don't think that I am that people.
No, you are most definitely not.
All right. Also, my turn. What I thought was going to be for me, but it's not, and it sucks balls because it's kind of cool, but I realize I'm a grown-ass woman, dog. Y ya vale verga.
What?
Netflix, The Irregulars. This came out.
I was gonna watch that one. What the fuck?
You might like it since you like Gaga. Set in Victorian London, the series follows a gang of troubled street teens who are manipulated into solving crimes for the sinister Dr. Watson and his mysterious business partner, the elusive Sherlock Holmes.
Sinister?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
So each episode is a case, which I do like that. I relate that to being kind of video gaming style. It's Victorian London, which is very cool, but it's weird because there's like trap music to the back in the background sometimes, like for setups, and it doesn't feel like it doesn't go. But we do follow this group of teens. There might be horror enough for you to grasp on. Like the first episode, and it's in the trailer. These crows gouge this lady's eye out.
Okay.
And it's pretty graphic. And then the second episode is about teeth and babies.
Oh my god.
Oh no, the first episode is babies, and the second one is teeth. So stuff like that, but it does have heavy CW CGI. Like I said, each episode is a case. There just wasn't enough to grasp me. I like Sherlock, I like Victorian London, but I just don't care about the kids. Maybe because I'm not a children anymore, and that has a lot to do with it. Like this is TV 14, but it just feels way too teen for me. They kind of pulled me in with the horror, because some of the horror is like skulls and burnt shit, burnt holes, burnt skulls, and so it's kind of okay, cool. But then it just kind of fall flat for me. I really did not like it. It's just really, really caca. And this is a test to see if Bubble watches the What You Doing. I'm gonna say it here, and I'm not gonna say it anywhere else. He was 100% right. I bowed down to the Queen Bubbles. He said that this was gonna be shit, and he was 100% correct. Now, if he's like, "Oh, I told you," it's because he watches this show, and if he doesn't, fuck you. I said it in camera in front of millions of people. So yeah, it's not for me. You'll still check it out. It just dropped this last week, I think.
Yeah, this week.
You might like it since you like 5 points, 5 out of 10s. This is very much that. It's 8 episodes. It's 40 minutes.
To its defense, it was 5.9. Okay. Almost a 6.
Well, this is less. So
what the fuck?
This is 5.2.
Holy shit!
So check it out. Give it the 3 episode treatment. But I just did not. I did not like it. I think all it has to do is because I'm a grown ass man.
Hala verga, güey. You're right.
What?
5.2.
I told you. I'm looking right at it. Yeah. So now I'm more nervous on that HBO one we just talked about last week. The Neighbors.
Yeah.
Because I love X-Men shit. I love powers, but it doesn't need to be because X-Men isn't. But it just has to be more compelling, and it has to draw me in. These characters are just a tad too young for me. I don't identify with any of them. I don't give a shit. They could all die. Nothing happens to me. I don't care. Like I'm more with like I'm more on like Watson's side, and he's like kind of not the bad guy. Watson's the one that's giving them the cases to solve.
Okay, Dahmer.
And they running around these streets. They're like poor kids and shit. It's just I didn't care for it.
I'll watch one episode.
Give it 2, because you could get the flavor of the different kind of horror, I guess.
Teeth,
drama,
bro. God, fuck.
Yeah, they ripping out teeth and shit.
Ugh.
It was just, okay. The images are like holy shit, jarring a little bit, but it just didn't do anything for me. So that was the Irregulars on Netflix.
Okay.
Let's close out with what you want to say before we go, son, and I got one more.
Okay, so getting out of the fives, I've been watching a series called Resident Alien.
Okay.
And I was expecting caca.
Okay.
And it's fucking not.
Okay.
It's really fun.
Okay.
So the last episode airs tomorrow.
Okay.
And this it's starred by Alan Tudyk, and I'm a fan of that guy. Did you know he was a chicken from Moana?
Yeah, he does a lot of noises, a lot of.
I did not know. He was so funny.
There's so many different things that you're like, he does that, he does that, he does that.
He's in everything.
Career. Yeah, he's in everything. He does noises. I think he's the Joker in the Harley Quinn. Yeah, he's Clayface the Joker, Condiment King. He's in the Harley Quinn TV series. He's in Rick and Morty, Solar Opposites, Curb Your Enthusiasm, The Rookie, Frozen 2, Final Space, Archibald, Doom Patrol. He's also the Mr. Nobody in that. He's in everything. He's Iago in Aladdin, the last Aladdin.
Oh yeah.
He's a lot of shit. He's in a lot of shit. He's great. I like him.
So this series is about a crash-landed alien named Harry that takes the identity of a small-town Colorado doctor and slowly begins to wrestle with the moral dilemma of his secret mission on Earth.
Okay.
So he crash lands on Earth. He's trying to find his ship, and this, what's it called? They have a word for this, for these kinds of things.
What?
It is a MacGuffin.
Oh.
He's looking for a MacGuffin.
Okay.
So the way he is trying to simulate acting like a human is fucking hilarious.
Okay, and he's perfect for that because he's weird looking enough, but he passes as human. He actually looks like an alien being a human, so it makes 100% sense.
And this just accentuates that. He just drives it home.
Okay.
And for it being a sci-fi series,
I was gonna say that's a negative point, sci-fi, but it does have an 8.4 rating, so it's like holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the dialogue is cool. It is funny. The characters are actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Some of the more serious tones are very serious and are like kind of ground you.
Yeah.
But he doesn't pull any. He openly wants to kill a kid.
Oh shit. Okay.
And he tells the kid to his face, "I tried to kill you twice now." He don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Because this kid can see his real face.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, you can see me. You're dead."
Okay, don't spoil
and
it.
it's really,
I think I'm gonna watch this bitch, dog. It looks pretty fucking cool, actually. I just never heard of it. So,
and I just stumbled because I watched an Alan Tudyk interview, and then I was like searching for what to watch, and this just popped up.
Okay.
And I was like, "Oh, let's see Alan in this thing I'd never seen before," and it got me.
Yeah,
it completely got me.
Actually.
So tomorrow's the 12th and last episode. So I don't know if it's gonna continue or not, but it is really fun, and I really encourage everybody and you, mostly you, to watch it because it's quirky.
The only thing I'm not crazy about is the 40-minute episodes.
They fly by. Yeah, I'm telling you, they fly.
I don't know. It feels like it should be 20 minutes, but I don't know.
It flies by, and it touches upon a lot of stuff. And for example, there are a lot of underlying themes in this, like for example, insecurities.
Yeah.
Sexism. The sexism is not like hardly implied, but it is like a side story that is pretty compelling.
Yeah.
And this fucking sheriff that calls himself Big Black, god damn, he's hilarious.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. It's just that the 40-minute runtime each episode, it's a little put offy.
I ate it in a day.
Damn, son. Okay.
That's how into it I was.
Okay. So see, it's not that Lago Fuchi at everything you say. You have to back up a little bit with some kind of reviews, you know what I'm saying? And 12,000 people agree 8.4. I'm gonna check this out.
Yeah, you should. It's fun.
The Empty Man, hard pass.
I know. I completely understand.
Hard pass. All right, let's close this bitch out. I watched also on the Netflix Dota, Dragon's Blood.
Oh,
so
forgot that was coming out.
After encounters with a dragon and a princess on her own mission, a dragon knight becomes embroiled in events larger than he could ever imagine. I will need to preface by saying I've never played Dota. I'm not a Dota player. I don't know dick about Dota. I know there's 2 games. This one is, and it says at the end, it's inspired by the second one. I don't know the difference between the Dotas. I don't know shit about Dota. I've heard about Dota. I know Dota's huge. I know people love Dota. Dota. This is an animation action adventure. So basically our Dragon Knight guy, he's running around slaying dragons because he hates dragons. And he comes across this, he teams up with this one dragon. And then during that battle, that dragon kills him. The one he teams up with. And then that dragon goes inside of him, kind of. # not sexually. Like
Mm-hmm.
he becomes one with him. So he's running around with this dragon inside of him, and then it'll come out. And then there's a bunch of other characters. It is a tad confusing to me. It was hard for me to kind of follow what the fuck's going on.
Mm-hmm.
The animation is very similar to what we've seen anime-wise from Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, the story is a little bit more convoluted. Like the last one with the Dragon Dogma was fairly simple. You just collect the dragon hearts or whatever, and then the other one with the Greek gods is just kill everybody, and then Castlevania is like run away and kill, and pretty simple. This is a little bit more convoluted. There's a goddess, there's lotus flowers, there's this dragon, and there's a society of dragons, and he hates dragons, but he's part of dragon. And then there's this other guy that's trying to kill. It's just a little mess for me, a little bit. I am curious as to what Dota fans thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. It does set up for more episodes. Hard. It's called Book 1 on Netflix. Not season 1, not episodes or what. It says Book 1, so they're already planning for more. Like I said, the animation is very clean. The action is fantastic because the action is probably the MVP. It's very, very fun. It's very fast paced. It's choppy, slidey, stabby, shooty, all that good shit. But the only downfall for me was the story was a little convoluted, and it's like okay, kind of. Little been there, done that a little bit, but it's still kind of cool. Okay, he's a dragon, but he hates dragons, and he's trying to get the dragon. But there's this other being, there's magic, and then there's crystals, and then there's, so it's okay. I give it about a 7.5. 5,000 people rated 8.5, so it's not bad. I watched it with Bubbles. He did doze off at one point. It's just because there's a lot of blah blah blah, but then in between the blah blah blah, there's like really cool fighting. I would put it behind Castlevania with the fighting.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the fighting is great. I thought that the fighting was fantastic, and Bubbles was soaking wet for the main guy. Troy Baker does a voice, so I like that. He's cool. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Should you watch it? Maybe. Have you seen any of the other ones? Did you see Dragon's Dogma? Have you seen what's the one with the Greek gods or whatever? What's that one called?
I don't remember, but that one's on my list.
You saw Dragon's Dogma?
No.
Okay. I think you can. I don't know. Those are pretty similar.
Mm-hmm.
Like those three are this one, Dota, Dragon's Dogma, and then the other one. I forgot the name of it. What's it called? Wait, you know what I'm talking about? The gods of the fucking gods and the blood of the gods.
Yeah, blood of Olympus or something like that, right?
Not even close, but maybe because I don't know.
The Greek gods one.
Yeah, all those are behind Castlevania without a doubt.
Same one. Okay, see.
All y'all bitches can sit down. Okay, Castlevania is the shit.
Yeah.
All you bitches is Castlevania's sons. All right, settle down. It's pretty cool. But yeah, if you're a Dota fan, let me know what you thought about this series. Does it stay true to the materials or what? Is it a bunch of hogwash bullshit? Let me know what's going on. You can also let us know about everything else we watched this week. MediEvil, have you played it? Are you thinking of playing it? Love Alarm, the Korean drama. Are you even gonna watch that or not? John Wayne Gacy, Devil in Disguise. You give a shit about murder. Empty Man. Are you into shitty horror movies? But hashtag Felix says not shitty. I would say skip the Irregulars, but Felix is gonna watch it. Resident Alien. I think we should all go watch. And Dota, Dragon's Blood. Approach with caution. But that's all I got to say about that.
Okay.
Anything you want to say to the beautiful people, Felix?
Just a regular. Give some love. Like on the page. Eat some ass. Go live your life.
Yeah, please like and subscribe on this channel. I already fucked up because the fucking camera shut off on me, so I gotta fuck with it, and so it don't shut off no more. But yeah, we stepping up pussies up, man. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. All that good shit. There's a podcast that's been up for a few days now. Go give that some love. It's me and my homie. We talk about all cool shit. Taste the rainbow, etc.
Oof.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Go check that out to see what the fuck we're talking about. Yeah. You can follow us at the Geeks, and Joysticks on Instagram. You can follow me at Enterprises, Paurazas. You can follow Bubbles at Alex_Mac201. You can follow Felix at Jafel91 as well.
Damn, soon that was fast.
Get the fuck out of here, bruh. I was in February.
Bye.